Hey guys, welcome back. I'm your host Claire Ndhlalambi, and this is the MelVee Family Pod. You can catch me on Instagram at claire.ndh.ww. I'm here with my brothers.
This is Ryan, my Instagram. Yeah, boy _Ryan.ww.
And this is Mara. You can catch me on my Instagram, Maramanos.
Yo, me people Agwan. My name is Wayne Ndhlalambi. You can catch me on Instagram at Wayne_NDH.
Right, guys. So, our last episode was quite juicy, hey?
It was.
Great points.
It was powerful. We had two pastors on the set. Yeah, that was really powerful.
Before you begin, we need someone to pray so we can start on a good note.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Wayne.
Okay, let's pray.
Right.
Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful day you've given us. I thank you for the grace, mercy, and love that you've shown not only us, but each and every single person that has been able to tune in to this talk that we'll be having. Lord, I pray that you may bless us and bless those that will be watching and their families and friends too. Pray that your word may spread and that many others may be inspired and blessed by what we're about to share. I pray all this in your wonderful name.
Amen. So, for episode 6 today, the topic is bullying. So that's quite a touchy topic for us teenagers because we've all been bullied at some point in our life. So Ryan, what's your view on bullying?
So what I think about bullying is that it does a lot of damage to the person's emotions and their mental state. There's a lot that the person can go through.
Yeah.
Can cause a lot of sadness in the person's life. So basically, that's what I think about bullying.
What about you, Wayne? What's your view on bullying?
Man, bullying is no good thing at all, honestly. I mean, I'm sure we've all read about it in our life orientation classes or whatever classes you guys may have. We've checked the results. I mean, we hear about some of the things in social media every single day, if not weekly or monthly, that there's kids killing themselves because they've been bullied at school. There's kids who can't socialize anymore. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. I mean, we'll go into it as we go, but for me, bullying is something that I do not like or condone at all. So,
yeah. So what about you, Maranatha?
As this guy said, right, bullying is not a good thing. Let's be honest. Yeah, for me personally, I wouldn't like bullying because bullying can cause different can cause someone to feel in a different way.
Yeah,
it can cause someone to do something that's not good. So bullying in any way is a bad thing. You can't get good from bullying.
Yeah,
let's be honest. You can't get good from bullying. Yeah. So for me, bullying is not a good thing. We'll get to talk about more as we go. Yeah, there's more to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the last episode there was also a point, peer pressure has no age, right?
Yeah.
And I think also it goes with bullying.
Yeah, it goes with bullying.
Definitely.
Most definitely. Bullying has no age because you can be bullied even if you're adult. Yeah.
In the workplace.
Even if you think you're old enough. Even at home you can be bullied because there's some people you can hear someone who's like 45 years commit suicide because of bullying. It's there. It's just that the way he's bullied or the way she's bullied, it's now different from the way kids are bullied at school and at different public places or just different places,
So I wanted to talk about cyberbullying, right? I want to know if do you know someone who has been cyberbullied or have you yourself, have you been cyberbullied?
I think we need to define cyberbullying first, like what it is.
Yeah, so that we can know what cyberbullying before we talk about cyberbullying because some people don't even know what cyberbullying is. Yeah.
I think for me, in a general term, cyberbullying is being bullied via social media platforms or using the internet to bully. So that's what cyberbullying to me is. But I don't know about y'all. Is it the same or do you have another different view from it?
I mean, it's all on the same path, using technology or social media apps and stuff to really get into someone's head and torture them. You know what I'm saying? Like really bully them and what other word could I use? I don't know. Just like mess around with someone. You know what I'm saying? Not in a good way. But then there's a definition here that says cyberbullying The Cyberbully Research Center defines cyberbullying as intentional repeated harm inflicted through the use of computers, phones, and other electronic devices. So you're right. You know what I'm saying? Using the internet,
using the social media.
Social media.
And we were talking about social media yesterday. You see?
Exactly.
Yeah, so now social media is back in
again.
bullying. Yeah.
Can't miss it.
Cyberbullying. Yeah. And we were talking about that social media is now it's now a big thing nowadays. People are using social media a lot. So you find that as many people using social media, cyberbullying will increase.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Another word you could use for cyberbullying is basically being attacked using social media. I mean that's another word you can use. I remember it being said by Dad the last time we called him. That you're saying you're basically being attacked by people using social media.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, most definitely. So have you guys ever heard of any cases, like in your life orientation classes, personally, any friends that have been cyberbullied, or yourself? Have you been cyberbullied? Maranatha, have you?
Cyberbullied?
Hey, you're not sure.
For me personally, I haven't been cyberbullied because...
Like what about someone you
I
know?
push back. Yeah, but
pushing people.
I bully back. So it's a 50-50 thing. But honestly, for me, I haven't been cyberbullied. But I know someone who has done it before. And
what did you do to fix it?
So this person was bullying someone via social media.
Yeah, because you know what's funny, right? This person actually told me that I was expelled because of cyberbullying.
Oh.
So my question was like, are you happy about it?
Yeah.
Then this person was like, nah, I'm not happy about this because I didn't think that it will go in that way.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes you can think you're playing with someone, or at least you're actually bullying. That's cyberbullying. You might say you maybe were joking on social media, but you don't know how the person feels. So it becomes cyberbullying. So I think we should be careful how we interact on the social media, because you don't know how you make someone feel. Yeah.
I mean, what about you? Do you know someone? Have you been?
I think before I go into me knowing, if I've seen it happen, I'll just ride off of Mara's point in saying many times you never know, you could be actually the person causing this thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
And hey, I mean, sometimes it happens. You could have those friends who you guys play around. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, this, say things. But then you never know, especially over social media. Many of the times, like one thing I always told myself was, think before you send a message.
Yeah, I think you said that before. Yeah. In one of the episodes, always think. Yeah.
Before you send a message, because you never know, someone could misinterpret it. I mean, at least now there's voice notes, VNs for short, which you could kind of convey somewhat of an emotion into what you're saying. But now if you're just typing it out, that person will read it in their head and be like, oh, they're saying it to me like this.
You can't convey emotions through text.
Exactly. You know, obviously you can try use emojis, but that won't work. But yeah, man, just be careful what you say. But I guess for me, man, I don't know. I to be honest, I never really focused on it.
On the bullying part.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
I feel like the same thing happened for me because I'm someone who always avoided getting into such situations, even fights or whatever. I mean, I've never been in a school fight. Every single time I told my school friends and stuff, they'd be like, no, big guy like you.
Why?
Same here. I haven't been in a school fight. I don't know.
No, but you're always provoking people is to put it down.
I will pop you, directly translated. I will pop you.
No, but I won't reject that. But then it's funny how I haven't been in a school fight, even though I provoke people. I think I provoke people in a nice way. I think, because if it was serious, it was going to be something else, but then,
I mean, guys, I avoided fights because I felt like someone's kid would land up in hospital. Whether it's me or both of us, guys, I don't know.
Someone to see the doctors.
I didn't want to be responsible for that, man. But yeah, no, I never really focused on any aspect, especially cyber. But I guess cyber, it could have happened. I guess, like what Mara said, sometimes we're not aware. But by the grace of God, it never went far, I guess. I was able to reconcile that relationship. And, but otherwise, I haven't really known anyone or anything that I can think of right now. No.
Ryan, what about you? Have you been or do you know someone?
I haven't in both situations, actually.
So
But I mean, I've had.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So we're telling us, all of us haven't been in a situation like that.
I think there's that thing where...
Okay.
Are we only talking about cyberbullying or just bullying in general? Yeah.
For now we're talking about cyber. Obviously, there's other types of bullying,
yeah,
but
it's
cyber
right.
to be specific in this moment.
Can go on.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Not at all. I mean, if it did actually happen, I'm not sure.
It went away. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of the situation, but no, I haven't.
I think for me,
have you? Yeah. Let's
if I say I know someone, I wouldn't say I know them on a personal level. Like let's say a celebrity, they have been cyberbullied for sure.
Oh yeah,
celebrities have been cyberbullied. But as for me personally, I don't think I've been cyberbullied, but I've been cussed at publicly. You know, by someone on a status, and they're saying, "No, if you have this and that." Honestly, I prayed about it. You know, I brought it to God. I'm like, God, listen, this is the situation. If I act, I will do something violent.
Hey.
So wait, do you call that cyberbullying? Were you cyberbullied?
I don't know what to put it as, but
how did you feel about it?
I was angry. I was honestly devastated because I'm like, why don't you talk to me privately and let's sort it out privately, just between us.
I mean, there's another definition of cyberbullying, like you just mentioned. Cyberbullying can also involve us as what does it say? Abusive or harmful texts.
Oh yeah,
so definitely someone swearing at you, whatever, could also fall under cyberbullying because I mean it says cyberbullying can include abusive or harmful texts, emails or posts, images or videos. Deliberately excluding others online in nasty gossip groups or rumors. You know what I'm saying? Spreading rumors.
So maybe we've been
last one before you chip in. Imitating others online and using their login details. Guys, how do they get login details? Hi man, don't pass that
Hackers.
You know my Instagram was hacked before, yeah. Well, I think I told you. Of course you know.
Mine got hacked too, but I got it back luckily.
And I never got mine back. But I was about to say, I think in a way we've been cyberbullied because it was saying gossip in groups.
Hey, and the gossiping group happens, but we never know about it sometimes.
Yeah, maybe some people will be talking about, you see Wayne.
No, but I mean, one way to know about it, I guess, also is there's this one saying that I love where it's like, if someone is able to talk to you about someone else, best believe that you're being spoken about.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely. If
you're talking about someone,
then, hey, Clay, listen, do you know what's this? This girl did this.
Someone
you best believe they're
someone is talking about you.
Like, did you know Clay did this? Guys,
don't be surprised if you find that same person going to another person and say, "Did you see what Clay did?"
A person will be a person.
Yeah.
A person is a person.
But if you can think, like, do you know any people in the Bible that have been, I wouldn't say cyberbullied, but obviously that time they
cyber
did.
for the Bible.
You can't.
Cyber.
Through letters.
Because they use it.
Through letters.
But is that cyber?
It's technology. You said in your definition technology. Bullying through technology.
What do you call it? Letter bullying.
But wait, in the Bible, cyberbullying. But it's not cyberbullying.
But being bullied,
Yeah, because there are different types. Because we only talked about one type of bullying, and there are 4 main types of bullying. If I'm correct, there are 4 main,
Before we go on, cyber cannot apply because that has to do with computers, my friend.
Okay, fine.
More modern technology.
So text bullying. Yeah,
text bullying.
they got that papyrus from Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
So,
that laminated and they wrote, "Hey, you look like a frog."
So as I was saying, there are 4 types of main bullying. There's physical bullying, there's verbal bullying, there's cyber bullying, there's social bullying. You see, so in a way, we can get a character in the Bible, I guess. That was...
to go off of one, I could really... Everyone knows this for sure, even a 2-year-old. Maybe. I mean, look at the story of Jesus. The man was social bullied, man.
Oh yeah.
Socially,
Exactly.
verbally,
Verbal.
physical.
Exactly. He was physical bullying.
Like the man received all of it.
All of it.
It's there.
Maybe text
Young
bullying as
kid.
well. Maybe.
And I mean, not just Jesus, the disciples
Yeah.
too.
Disciples
Because
too. Yeah.
like it even mentions, it mentions in the Bible, just to paraphrase, you will also be persecuted for my name's sake. You know what I'm saying? Just because you believe in me. So you best believe that even today, the very same people believe in Christ or whatever. I mean, we see this on some videos. I'm sure that I think there's a channel out there called Christ Forgiveness. The man goes out and preaches, does his normal thing, but he gets bullied for it, man. You see people coming by.
Guys,
hey, yeah.
Let's talk about Steve. Ryan, let's talk about Steve. You know Steve, right?
Not Steve Harvey. No.
No.
Of course.
Steve.
Yeah, the one who was stoned to death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Steven. It's not
Steven.
not
Oh, it's Steven. Oh,
That's why I said not Steve Harvey.
No. I was doing the shortcut.
I like that.
So Steven, the one who was stoned to death.
Yeah.
That was physical bullying. In a way, not in a way. Actually, that was
physical, verbal, and social.
Yeah. Bullying.
Because that was a group activity.
That was a group activity. Yeah. You went through all of that. Just imagine. Yeah.
Man,
tough,
the Bible
man.
is filled.
It's filled of people who were bullied. It's filled of people who were bullied.
But I mean, you could also put cyber there. Because, like, there's some stories or there's some...
Now he wants to put cyber. Look at
Hey,
him.
Hear me out.
He said something about
Hear me out.
Yeah.
You know how the Bible prophesies of our times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then also in Ellen G. White's writings. Go check out her books. There could also be messages relating to our day and age in which you could put cyber in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being persecuted. I mean, now look, they can just find you on the internet or on their, what would you call it? On their interfaces and stuff and be like, in their systems, Ndhlalambi, boom. Target this one, done.
Yeah.
I mean, that could apply to our day and age. I guess you could put cyber
definitely
in there, you know what I'm saying? But back then, nah, man.
No, but also Joseph is a good example.
Oh yeah, I was
His
actually
own
thinking.
family.
I was actually thinking of
Potiphar's
Joseph
wife.
because Joseph went through a lot.
Even those are the two servants in jail which he interpreted their dreams. The baker literally was like, "You do not know what you're talking about."
And flogged him.
On entrance, the man got verbal. Boom.
Just.
And then he got physical.
But then, the man, he was strong. Yeah, he was
Ah,
strong. Yeah.
His faith and
So I think to everyone who's bullied out there, I think when you are bullied, I think you should talk to God. You should pray about it.
don't think about it. Actually do it.
Do it. Actually,
Have Christ in your life, man.
Exactly.
Pray
Have
and talk to someone.
Christ in your life. Pray about it. Yes.
Have a mentor.
Exactly. Have someone to talk to because actually bullying is happening. As we speak, someone is busy cyberbullying someone right now. So
That's
Yeah,
not funny, guys. Why are you laughing? Yeah.
It just got deep.
Just go deep. Yeah.
It's very true.
Just go
So
deep.
I
But then,
wanted to ask, have you all seen anyone being physically bullied? It's all over social media also.
Yeah. I have.
It is there.
yeah.
I want to say there's one time I could have been in a physical bullying situation, but like I'm proud to say I have not been in a fight. Although I'm very ready to throw hands, but I haven't been in one.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm the odd one out.
Nah, my boy got into a few fights, came back, told mom.
I mean, not a few. Like it was just one. It was one fight, but
Was it only one?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
one
it was
fight.
one.
How was the fight? Let's see.
I'm shy, boy.
Let me tell you that fights are not nice. They're not nice at all. I mean, because it's also a mental thing when you're fighting with someone.
That's true.
It's a mental. That's acting. That's
WWE fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say for bullying, right, is if you're part of a group that's bullying someone, and if you're being bullied in both ways, it's not good.
At all.
For those who are bullying, you're doing a bad thing. For the one that is being bullied, he's feeling bad. So in both ways,
I mean, but they do say that bullies have always been bullied by someone.
somehow, Yeah, because
they're always expressing what they've
exactly
felt.
I was about to say that. Yeah, because that's why they are bullying, because they were bullied before, so they want to push
some
back.
People just bully from birth, guys. Only from Some people just bully from birth.
Came out that womb and chose violence.
Oh, why did you choose violence?
Chose violence. It's came out holding
Came out holding his leg. Where are you going?
Yeah.
No. Physical bullying. I mean, I feel like I've seen quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the times whenever we're playing around as boys, you know what I'm saying, physical bullying might be there sometimes, because you never know how someone might take it afterwards. Because I know there's times at school where, like, us as a group of boys at school, they'd come to you and be like, huh? What did you say? Like, just playing around, then they'd pick you up by the wall. What do you say, boy? And we'd be like, now we're just playing with you, let's go. Then carry on to that day. I mean, we used to pick people up, man.
Oh, yes, you did.
I always thought it was just in the movies.
I was there at some point, guys.
Oh, you're there.
No, but like, you see, let me justify now. No, but guys, this I did around my friends group, which understood what was going on. But definitely, I feel like physical bullying, I saw it happening at times, primary especially, as it got into high school, because we respected each other and we're like, I don't bother you, don't bother me, fine. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I have seen, verbal bullying. I have seen verbal bullying. Because at school there was a guy who would like to draw like anime.
Is this in primary?
Yeah, primary.
Okay.
Like anime pictures of people. Like he was good at drawing.
Say cartoons.
Cartoons. Who say cartoons? He liked to draw like animation itself.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, he was actually like drawing good things, but people saw it as, oh, you're such a child.
Just like me, you're drawing cartoons.
But all of us are actually children trying to act like we're big.
I have been verbally bullied. Hey, primary, grade 7. No, actually, since grade R. All those ages.
You still remember what happened in grade R?
It was so easy.
Just
bullying.
imagine.
This is what they mean by girls hold a grudge.
No. It's not holding a grudge. It's not holding a grudge, but it's me remembering, because it was implanted in me since I was young.
That goes with the mental.
Yeah, this goes with the mental,
on
right?
my thumb, right? I'm not gonna put any names out there for the sake of people.
Just say a human being.
But there were these two girls, right? And one of them was like, "Ew, Claire, I don't know, hold your hand," because I had this thing on my thumb. And then I was like, okay, it's fine, it's cool. Then my teacher's like, listen, you're holding my hand and I have the same thing, so why don't you want to hold Claire's hand? And she rolled her eyes. She's like, ugh, fine. Then there was time we're running athletics or like we're doing PE. Obviously, I have baby toes, guys. If you don't know out there, my toes are like small, right? And when I took them off, they're like, ew, Claire, your toes.
We'll take a picture and post. Yeah.
And I'm like, no, why you at that? This one I was pissed. I'm like, no, look at your toenails. Your nail polish is cracking off. I was going.
She fought back.
Guys,
she was like, you give me the verbal, I'll give you that verbal
this
back.
This is girl drama. Girl drama 101. Hey.
But I guess everyone has been verbal bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
yeah.
It was athletics. Kids used to be, because I used to be around. Like
Potato.
grade 1 to 5.
Potato.
Grade 1 to 6. One of my aunts actually called me potato, you know. My potato, because I also used to get like cheese scope, for those who know, like bald. You know what I'm saying? African style, man.
My chubby.
Fine boy. You know what I'm saying? So people used to be like, I can beat Wayne. And I was not the fastest until I got like grade 7. I started picking up speed.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? It's okay. Come, let me show you what I can do, man. So definitely I used to get those verbally bullied, but I'd fight back also. Because I was like, nah, you can't leave me like that, man. You too, take this. You know what I'm saying?
Bullying. I'm trying to think of from me. Oh, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see these days, right? Like in front of, because so they fell when I was in, I think, grade 4.
For the views out there, it's two front teeth, like
yes, these are
the bunny teeth.
yes.
the top one.
Yeah,
the
so
Gonna need to get some veneers. That's if you want, man.
as long as I eat meat.
Number one standard.
Yeah, standard. So when I was in grade 4, right, I fell. Then they fell, both of them. As in, So there was a gap between
my
my.
Deborah.
But then
It's a
they put them back right
Mm.
before I went to school. But when I went to school, right, it was now different because they were bigger than the others. So every time they looked at me, people would start laughing. What happened? What happened? So at some point I got angry about it because I was like, why are these guys laughing? Because at some point I was let me say demotivated. Yes, and I was looking self-esteem myself. But then when I reached grade 7, I was like, I'm handsome.
Period.
Oh, yes.
Even if you think about that,
Fine boy.
confidence.
let me tell the viewers out there, I'm handsome. But then, but then I think when you're being bullied in a way, you should be strong, right? Stand for yourself, even if it's deep, as I said before. Pray to God and be strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Push back, but push back in a good way. No, not like let's fight. No. That's not a good thing. So push back in a good way. Push with God, and you see what will happen.
Put calls on their head. Make friends with them.
Yeah.
And it's very funny because I look at many of my friend groups of people that I know that I'm cool with now.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them like we weren't cool before because of what they said, but I mean now we're cool.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? We're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
People, a lot of bullies get surprised. Let's say when they hit you, and you tell them, "Oh, it's okay, you're my friend. God bless you."
Yo. Yeah.
They'll be discombobulated. They'll be
Your
like,
heart
huh?
would drop. Like, I'm expecting
Why
this
aren't
child
you-
to
why
fight
aren't you
me.
fighting?
But this child is chilled
Mm.
in some way. Just like you steal someone. It's some.
Depending on the person, it does change the person inside.
Yeah.
So I mean, also telling someone, a bully, let's say they're bullying you, just say I love you. It will change them completely.
I love you. Like yo.
Now I don't love you, but okay.
I'm just saying this so that you leave me. But
Yeah,
then but then I like the way you say it. Yeah, imagine you tell that person I love you. That person would think, but then
what is going on?
What's going on?
What a
What's going on?
crazy.
Imagine if you steal something, right, and that person is watching you, then you realize that that person is watching you. Then the person will be like, it's fine, don't worry.
Take
Take
it.
it.
You will think, no, something else is going to happen.
You will not do it again. You will not do it
I'll tell you,
again.
you think to yourself like, what?
You never step foot on the street.
You never, I tell you, you never.
Hey.
But this topic is deep, bullying.
I guess another real topic we can go into, and definitely each and every single person has been a part of this, no matter what you say, is social bullying.
Oh,
Joe,
Social bullying is like the main.
That's in groups.
that's like
last year, that was the
in-
time.
social bullying is in groups, as you said, and I think as we go deep into social bullying, we'll go into into mental health, as you said. If you're bullied, you obviously you suffer mental health in a way, because if you are bullied, you get depressed.
I mean, depression is a result of like one's mental breakdown. I mean, you're being broken down mentally.
Exactly. So I think if you're bullied, it goes to mental health. The mental health it goes into different type of things, because mental health is so many. We can go for days talking about it. Yeah.
Since we're on social bullying, right? One of the points here I touched on Google. One of the points is lying and spreading rumors. Have you ever heard a rumor of you that was spread? If you can remember it, like what was one rumor that was said about you?
Yeah, we can all say something here. We can all say something here.
Wow. Of course, we can say something.
Wow.
I think Wayne is a lot. Let's go to Ryan.
It's okay, fam. Since Wayne is there downloading overload. What about you, Ryan?
I think one big one that most people know from grade 8.
Oh, grade 8 was the year.
That year was... Yeah, it was something else. It was another story, but one rumor I've heard of myself that really had a big impact on my school life was that I'm a player. I mean, that's one comment that most boys get, that you're a player and you're playing people's hearts. But this all started because of one person that liked me. That's how it started.
Mara even lost power. He was like,
I'm finished.
Yo.
Wow.
What?
But you always have to forgive the people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you forgiven them?
Yes, I have.
All of them?
All of them.
Nice one.
All of them.
Are you sure?
Dab up.
Yes, I'm sure. It's good to
sweet.
forgive people, because if you don't forgive,
forgive and forget.
Forgive for
you
your
become
sake
like some ladies
of
out there
peace.
with grudges upon people.
Even men hold grudges. Some will be like, when you see years back, you did this.
You're not
took
getting
my
in my
girl.
car.
You're
You're not getting in my car. No,
I mean, but
you're being rained on.
For all people that know the situation, if you're watching and you know the situation, I forgive you. I forgive you wholeheartedly.
Wow. He does.
But
He does. Yeah.
Let's go to you, Mara.
Me?
Chai.
No. But how come I'm downloading it now?
It's too much.
Do you have it?
For me, I would say. Okay, this is one.
I'm a coconut.
Click it.
Wait, did you download?
I mean, I downloaded.
Okay, let's
let's
have a
go
wait.
to
Yeah,
download.
let me download. Yeah.
No, I guess one rumor, which I guess wasn't really bad. It's more on the good side, but at the same time, like, it had some negative effect here and there because of the situation. Was every single year of my school year, from I guess grade 5 or 6, when I could remember, even until now, most places, be it school, church, or somewhere, I'm always causing problems with girls. Why? Your boy is handsome. Listen.
Wait. Hold up. Hey.
Listen.
These boys.
Listen. Your boy is handsome, right? Good looking. So there's times where I'd come and be like, oh, Wayne, there's a lot of girls that are talking about you. Mind you, I'm just minding my own business. I'm just there, coming to worship or whatever, do recording. I mean, the last time I even got around from Dad, he was like, hey, Wayne, you're causing problems with the girls at church. I'm like, huh?
Hey,
where did this come from, man?
The father is looking.
Hey, I'm just like, yeah, no, but
stay.
I guess that's one that I've heard a lot by myself, yeah.
Mara, you
can't picture me.
Yes.
You still haven't downloaded.
I can't even think of one right now. Because.
What about the one? Okay, no, I don't think. But like, where you were apparently you were swearing on someone's name.
Oh, me?
Someone came to me and like, why are you swearing on my name?
That one. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me that one. So, okay, so this was me. Sorry.
You were mumbling. Yeah.
So, okay. But you know what's funny? I'm really close to that person, Because after I did what I did, I never realized that this person who want to talk to me. So this person wasn't talking to me. Yeah, I was like, okay, fine. So I was on my call with my sister, right? So I didn't know that the phone was on loud because they're friends. The next thing, I see a message. Why were you saying my name? I was like, what, me? He said, yeah, you. I was like, wait. Like on the phone call, I was like, what? I don't remember. Like when you're talking to your sister. But then, anyways, it happened. But then I apologized and I said, okay, I'm sorry for doing that. And actually, we became very close friends. And we talk every day, actually. And yeah.
I mean, that also happened with me. Like after the whole situation, after forgiving the group of people for it. I mean, after that, you become closer somehow. I don't know how it happens, but you become closer with those people.
I'm very close to that person, even if I don't send a message that day. The person will get worried. Why didn't you send a message? Why you not texting back? So I think because I apologized I admitted, yes, fine, I did it. But anyways, I'm sorry about it because I didn't know that it was going to affect you in this way. So yeah.
It brought closure.
Exactly. So I think for those who have bullied some people and you didn't know how to
apologize
or make it right, just apologize. Go back, say, hey, I'm sorry. Just imagine saying I'm sorry. Because this is one show I saw on, was it Alan's show on YouTube? So there's 3 boys, right? I think 4, exactly. So these guys, they were bullying a kid at that same school. But these guys, after doing that, they realized that what we're doing is wrong. Let's go say sorry to this guy and let's be friends with it. So they actually made friends with that guy, and they started playing because they thought about it and had to forgive. And look what happened. These guys were close. So I think forgiving is key when you've bullied someone. Show love. And to make it right,
brings a very strong
connection. Exactly,
definitely.
On my side, okay, there are a lot of downloads. There are a lot, but I think for the sake I'm the host, there's 2, right? So there's one where one of my aunts told me one day, because at church actually with Ryan's friends mostly, right? Because sometimes my girls are not there. So, either I had a conflict with them. So I was chilling with the boys, and I'm always close to them because I have brothers. I have a lot of brothers. I have you guys, and there's Andrew, then there's like distant brothers, right? My cousin brothers. So obviously I chill with them, and I was chilling with you guys. And then when I got back home after church, one of our aunts is like, Claire, the ladies at church are like, Claire's always chilling with the boys. Claire's this, Claire's that. I'm like, listen, if you don't know the circumstances, just tool, because you don't know why I'm there. It's not like I want to get them to like me. Like, I'm not being that type of girl. I'm not a pick-me girl. For those who don't know what a pick-me girl is, someone who acts like the boys just to get closer to them and feel some sense of togetherness and unity in a group. So, and then the other example, or the other rumor, was that I was bad mouthing people, and it was who's this? I won't say the name, but it was a girl who's in our school, and she was telling our mutual friends, Claire said this about you. She's busy bad mouthing you. She's cussing you at you guys. And when I went to go meet them, all of them didn't want to speak to me. I'm like, guys, what's up? Like, what's happening? You know, I'm like, listen, you know me, I would never say that about you. And if I did, I would say it to your face and say, listen, I don't like what you did. This is how I feel. I will communicate with you, because I love communication. If you don't communicate, then there's no sense of
nothing will happen.
You know,
communication is key.
Definitely.
So I'm like, listen, you guys know that I would communicate with you. So why you? I know you didn't hear from me, and you obviously believe it because this is things you've told me. But I wouldn't go to that person and I'll tell your secrets because you found confidential. What?
It's not really confidential, but you found like, something about me, or
and you've told me your things, you know. You I don't know if it's confidentiality.
Confidential stuff, which is like secret stuff.
You found this thing inside of me that you can tell me.
She has a word that she wants.
Confidence.
Like I can tell you my secrets, and I trust you with it.
Confidential
info.
But you're telling me confidential issue. Guys.
Okay.
No. But in that sense, obviously I made right with people. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry if you felt the way you felt, even though it didn't come from me. I said I'm sorry. I apologized. Even to those who I didn't apologize, they took the sense that, okay, Claire is really actually like saying she's sorry, even though she didn't get the time to talk to me personally and say I'm sorry, you know. So obviously social bullying, it really did take a toll on me because now I was stressing, and honestly, me, I tend to stress over things. Like I blow out of proportion because like I think about like, yo, what if this happens?
I
overthink.
But also I see something like really strong there with them saying that you want the boys to get to like you. With that, it also shows how some people will judge you even though they don't know the situation at all. So let's say Wayne's just talking to a girl, right?
Oh, Wayne's her.
Wayne's trying to play with get into her heart. They'll just see what they're seeing.
It's not what's happening.
They'll just judge you. And I've seen like through the people that I've seen like rumors happening to, it's usually the people who are the kindest. that it happens to. I don't know if you guys also see where I'm coming from, but it happens to.
I definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah. It happens to like people who, in certain situations, they will help you, but if they don't know, they'll tell you that this I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I've seen that it happens to a lot of people that do more good than they do bad.
Who's just trying to genuinely help you out, and now you're thinking, oh no, they have a
secret agenda against me.
Yeah.
This,
man, I'm just trying to help you. Like, what's the issue?
And just to finish my point, with that person, obviously I can talk to you like, hi, hey, yeah, sure, but the relationship has been stained. I can't now say, yo, did you this? I put a fake persona around you. I don't show you like really how I am, because you things happened in the past. But obviously, for my sake of peace, I forgave them. You know, sometimes if you don't need to forgive them, but for your sake, forgive the person.
Forgive and forget.
But I
think sometimes you can't forget.
It's also a bad. Sorry. It's also a bad thing to bottle up certain situations, because it will just come out again at 10 times worse. Because now
it's like Coke when you shake it.
It's like keeping wine. When you make wine,
then you keep it.
The longer you keep it inside,
mature,
the stronger it is.
When you drink that thing after 50 years,
it's that.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
It's very strong.
My brother, there's documentaries on these things. Went on National Geographic, not to advertise these things anymore, please.
Moses. This watching.
I mean, you shouldn't bottle it up. You should solve the situation right there and then.
Yeah.
So that it's dead.
So you've spoken about verbal, physical, social, and cyberbullying, right? And we've all experienced this. And guys, if you have, hit us up on our Instagrams, you know, and tell us your stories, because I think in the next episode we should also bring in some people and ask what's their experience with bullying and how have they healed from it. Even some adults when they were younger or in the current situation.
Even the adults, they're facing these situations. They're being bullied in different places. So I think we should call them and ask them, are you guys facing these challenges, the bullying thing?
Are you okay?
Are you? Because we need to know what they're going through, like the type of bullying that they're going through.
If you need to vent, hit us up. Write a whole paragraph.
For some people, I mean, it works better for them to solve the problem themselves than have other people help them. Because sometimes the situation is so personal to the point that you can't share it with other people. Right. I mean, I've seen that happen with some people where it's like you ask them, "Are you okay?" but they won't tell you because
they won't. Yeah.
The situation is so deep to the point where to them, you can't really fix the situation. They would have to have someone older or someone who has dealt with situations like this, but to help them.
I would say to the viewers who are out there, even if you're going through what Ryan just said. I think if you have someone that you trust, right, tell them, even if you're the same age. I believe that if you let something that's eating you inside, if you let it out,
definitely,
you feel better. I'm not saying you feel okay, but you feel different. Yeah, you feel better. So I think
feel a weight over your
to the viewers out there, if you've been bullied or if you've been bullied and you feel like talking to someone, or if you don't get someone who's older to talk to them, just get someone who's close, maybe a school, a friend,
a teacher.
Yeah, tell them I'm going through this, and maybe they'll help you. Because if you go through this alone, it will cause many damages, maybe to other people and to you as well. So
I also think for the viewers out there, if you've experienced bullying within the family, because as we've been speaking about
there's bullying within the family. Thank you for bringing it. There's bullying within the family. So if you guys have been through that, hit us up. We want to know, and if we can help, we'll try help.
I mean, that's more of like a family issue, but yes, you can help.
But if you've experienced it and you've moved on and you're ready to talk about it, then sure, let's hear it from you.
I think we should give Dad a call today. What do you think? Like,
today.
I'm not today. I think on the next episode.
We
can call him next time.
Yeah, because I think.
I think he's a public health specialist.
Yeah,
so
that's
obviously I think he's dealt with it.
Exactly. That's why I was like, let's.
But I mean, there's also one of the effects that I think we left out of bullying. That's really a deep situation. Is that when people get bullied to the point where they commit suicide.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the deepest.
That's not for the next episode because we also have other people coming in. So.
Okay.
I mean, that touches into mental health.
Yeah.
Mental health, depression. I mean, it can go on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
But
we'll see that on the next episode.
We can cover that in the next episode.
So also in closing, if you guys have any words of motivation, any last points, make it short, and then you get someone to pray for us. So, any last words of motivation?
Let me see. I got one today.
Yes, bye.
Oh yes.
I got one today.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The quote is, "It's better not to speak."
Oh yes.
Than to speak and not be
Oh
heard.
yes. Oh yes. I like that one.
You gotta repeat for those who didn't.
I like that one. I like that one.
It's better
not to speak than to speak
and not be heard. It's very strong. It's very strong. Get in there. But yeah.
What about you, Wayne? Do you have anything?
I guess I don't really have a saying for today, but I just say, for those of us out there, I know this point is usually brought up when someone commits suicide or something tragically happens to someone, but look out for your people, man. Check on each other. I know it's training. Sometimes you might be like, nah, I'm always checking up on this person, but they never check up on me. It's okay. Pray about it too. Someone might come and comfort you one day. Not even might. They will. There'll be someone to come comfort you, you know what I'm saying? Take your issues to God. Talk to someone that you trust to let off the weight, because you can't carry it alone. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
We've seen the effect of many people throughout the past few years, especially in COVID, the amount of suicide cases and stuff that have happened. And you don't want to end up as one of the statistics too. No matter what you're going through, you have a life to live, man. Yeah, there's a lot to live for. That's true. You know what I'm saying? There's a good part.
To add on that, just quickly. If there's a person who comes, like every day they're asking you, how are you doing? A person who comes to comfort you in such and when they know that you're not okay, that person is a person to keep.
Appreciate that love.
That's a person to keep. Because they will help you in every situation.
That's true.
Even if they can't help you in some, they'll help you no matter what it takes.
They'll find a way.
But yeah.
What about you, Mara? Do you have?
Wait, before I finish, I think I got something. It is better to have someone to listen to you than to have someone to fix your problems.
True.
Okay.
That's true.
Have someone who listens.
We can't fix everything.
Just sit there and listen.
Listen.
Yeah, just...
We don't need to... Not everything needs to be fixed by you. Just listen. That's enough.
I think it's a quote that came to my head as you guys were talking. It's the little things that we do in life
that matter.
It's the little things that we do that matters in life. Just to listen to someone's problems. Just to sit there and listen. You're like, talk. I'm there
just
to
let
listen.
them load off their hardships.
Exactly. Just to... I don't know how to express it, but just it's the little things that we do. Let's go to Matthew 17 verse 20. It talks about the little faith. God talks about the little faith in Matthew chapter 17 verse 20.
Okay.
Right? It says something about it's because of the little faith that you have that I really don't know about the verse in full, but it talks about faith, the little faith. If you go to John 9 verse 17, John 6 verse 9, it talks about the boy who had five loaves
and two fish.
Did you see what happened there? It was the little things that boy had, and it saved thousands of people, guys.
I mean, you look at the story when the prophet came over to the lady's house. She just had a little bit of oil and a little bit of flour.
we're talking about the little things that have impact in life, guys. It's not about you buying a big car, buying a big house. You might have a small house, but that little thing might be great to you. So
Most
yeah,
definitely,
the
yeah.
viewers out
Little
there
is much.
who are listening to this show today, it's about the little things that you do in life. Just that, and you see what will happen.
The little things could be the biggest blessing of your life.
I mean, there's a song that says little is much when God is in it.
Exactly.
Labor not for wealth or fame. There's a crown.
Exactly. So that's all I can say for today.
I think since our time is almost up, just to keep it short, there's this. Okay, I came up with it, but like in English, it's everything happens for a reason. And since I'm learning Spanish on the side, right? It says I'm using Apple Translate. Right?
It's going international.
I'm using Apple Translate, and it says todo se duda por una razón.
We are going to Spain.
We're living today.
Español.
Todo mean everything. Se sucede happens for a razón. Reason. Razón.
Not razón. Razón.
No, you're going to Nigeria.
Bro, we're not doing Spanish, we're doing French, you know what I'm saying? Tu m'appelles François?
Okay, sir.
Well, I speak in my accent, but anyway.
Do you want me to speak in Chinese?
Anyways, guys, thank you for this episode. It was really, really deep. I think in the next one, in episode 7,
it's going to be deeper.
It's going to be deeper.
Go deeper, Papa.
We're going deeper. I think these topics you can even see with our mood that they're different. Because you see, with the past topics that we had, we are hyped up, but today
Energy. This one is critical.
It's critical.
It's touching the moyas.
We can't be laughing. Was of bullying.
Yeah, but anyways, to close, we'll ask Maranatha to pray for us. And don't forget, guys, if you have any questions, any topics, or anything you want to vent about in terms of bullying, hit us up on our Instagrams and in the comments down below, hey?
And also on MelVee. Don't forget, we have a page.
Yeah, we have a page for MelVee. Yeah, we have a page for MelVee.
Like and subscribe and comment.
Not just Insta. There's Insta, Twitter, Facebook,
YouTube,
like she said in the comments. So yeah, hit us up on them.
Yeah, so hit us up. So Mara, can you please pray for us as we close?
Okay, guys, let's hold our hands so that we can pray. Let's bow and pray. Yeah. For our Lord who is up above in heaven, we come before the throne of grace. Thanking you for the gift of life that you've given us. May your mercy, love, and peace be multiplied in each and every one who's around this table and also who's watching, Lord. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings, Lord. Thank you for these lessons that we're doing, and as we've been helped ourselves, please let those who are watching be helped as well, Lord, and also learn something from it, Lord. I want to pray for everyone who's there. They have their own problems. Some people are being bullied, Lord. Please be with them as they're being bullied. Please help them to solve their situations. Bullying is not the only thing that's happening out there, Lord. There are a lot of things that's happening out there. Just be with them. After all has been said and done, may our names be found in the book of life. I pray in your loving name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, guys. Catch us in the next episode. You guys must tune in, hey? It's gonna be fire.
Ready.
Definitely.
Be ready.
Don't forget to like, share,
and
subscribe.
And comment
and comment. Yes.
But yeah, guys, see you later. Bye.